4 things your body hair can teach you about your health. Body hair grows from head to toe and is a natural occurrence. Some people only have a light fuzz over the majority of their bodies. Some have thicker hair on their torso and limbs. And some shave or wax their body, while others let it grow naturally. Pay attention to your hair growth, regardless of your natural body hair or how you care for it. This vigilance is required because your body hair reveals a lot about your overall health. Here are 4 things your body hair can tell you about your health. Number 1. Body hair can reveal hormonal problems. Our hormones control the vast majority of our body's functions. They're also in charge of the growth of a variety of things, including our hair. As a result, when our hormones become out of balance, our hair suffers as well. Here are a few possible causes of abnormal or reduced hair growth. Thyroid issues. A small gland located in the front of your neck is responsible for the production of thyroid hormones in your body. The hormones secreted by this butterfly-shaped organ aid in the regulation of your body's energy consumption. Without it, most of your body's functions begin to slow down, including hair growth. This condition is known as hypothyroidism, and studies have shown that it causes a specific type of hair loss. If you notice that you're losing a third of your brow hairs, especially on the outer edges, you should get a blood test to check your thyroid hormone levels. Imbalance in male hormones. Everyone has both male and female hormones at any given time, which is perfectly normal and healthy. The issue arises when the natural balance is upset, in this case, when there is a sudden increase in testosterone or androgens. Both hormones are responsible for unwanted male pattern hair growth, a condition known as hirsutism. To self-diagnose, simply look for hair growth on the upper chest, upper back, or above the belly button. If you have more than 8 hairs growing around a single nipple, it is safe to assume that you have abnormal hair growth. However, this is something to be expected during and after menopause, as research has shown that decreased estrogen levels caused by menopause are associated with increased testosterone. So, if you notice a hair on your chin now and then, don't worry, it's nothing to be concerned about. Imbalance in female hormones. Your hair growth is also influenced by your estrogen levels. According to research, low estrogen levels frequently result in hair loss, whereas high estrogen levels result in hair that is thicker than usual. Your estrogen levels can also change abruptly after discontinuing birth control or after pregnancy, resulting in hair loss, be it temporary. Polycystic ovary syndrome. Polycystic ovarian syndrome is a common condition that affects about 1 out of every 10 ovulating women. According to studies, the root cause of this condition is an imbalance of one's reproductive hormones, usually an increased amount of testosterone, resulting in ovaries problems. Eggs that would normally be produced and released once a month either develop abnormally or are not released at all. This disruption results in a slew of symptoms such as adult acne, irregular periods, thinning hair, and unwanted hair growth in other areas of the body. Number 2. Body hair and nutritional concerns. You are what you eat, and our body hair is no exception. Our hair reflects what we put into our bodies, and its growth is entirely dependent on the nutrition we receive. As a result, when there is an excess or deficiency in our diet, one of the first things to suffer is hair growth. Here are a few possible causes for your hair not growing as quickly as it should. Excess vitamin A. Positive thinking would have you believe that vitamins are the be-all and end-all solution to your nutritional woes, but this is not the case. While vitamin A is necessary for healthy hair growth and other bodily functions, an excess of it can cause vitamin A toxicity. This condition causes a variety of health problems, including dry eyes, dry skin, and hair loss. You do not consume enough protein. Protein is necessary for proper body functioning as well as hair growth. Protein deficiency, according to research, has a negative impact on hair growth because your body diverts the precious resource to more critical bodily processes. To avoid this, ensure that your daily diet contains 46 to 56 grams of protein. The exact amount will depend on your body's needs. A lack of iron. While it is not the only possible cause of iron deficiency, heavy menstruation is a common cause of the condition, and those who suffer from it will undoubtedly be familiar with its symptoms. After all, it's difficult to maintain a positive attitude when you're experiencing breathing difficulties and a lack of energy. Iron deficiency will also aggravate any hair loss predispositions you may have, so get your iron levels checked as soon as possible. Fortunately, iron supplements can quickly resolve the problem. Overall, you require a diet change. Your hair's health is entirely dependent on your diet and the nutrition you receive from it. If you do not provide your body with the necessary vitamins and minerals, it will be forced to divert what little it does receive to vital body functions, often at the expense of your hair. So, if you notice that your hair isn't as shiny as it used to be, or that it has become thin and weak, you might want to start by experimenting with your diet. Sometimes all you need is a boost of vegetables, fruits, and protein. Number 3. Specific disorders. When the health and growth of your hair are linked to the health of your body, it's only natural that illnesses will have a negative impact on your hair as well. This means that changes in one's hair are frequently an early indicator of illness. Here are some of the possible syndromes and disorders that could be causing poor hair growth and health. Cushing's Syndrome. There is a reason why it is important to maintain a positive attitude. Cortisol is an important hormone that our bodies produce in response to stress and, less frequently, in response to steroids. Too much of it, on the other hand, causes a slew of health issues. Cushing's syndrome, in which the adrenal glands produce an excess of cortisol, is an example of this. Purple stretch marks, weight fluctuation, increased acne, and scalp hair loss are all common symptoms of the disease. Autoimmune disorders. Autoimmune disorders frequently cause your immune system to attack your own body. According to research, a rare complication of such diseases is when the patient's immune system attacks the patient's hair follicles. This attack may result in alopecia totalis, complete hair loss on the scalp. Areata alopecia, hair loss in odd, circular patches. Finally, alopecia universalis is characterized by the total hair loss on the body, including the brows and eyelashes. Hair growth can, thankfully, be restored with systemic steroids, though it is not a long-term solution. Tumors. If you notice hirsutism or an increase in DHEAS and testosterone levels relatively quickly, for example, within 6 months, you may have a tumor on your hands. It's not a common occurrence, but research shows that tumors can potentially release hormones that disrupt your hormone balance, which can be fatal. Number 4. Other possible disorders. A wide range of conditions and disorders can easily cause hair loss or changes in hair thickness. This means that paying close attention to the health of your hair may help you detect a problem sooner. At the very least, it will provide you with information about your emotional and physical health. Here are some possible explanations for your hair's condition. Infections. Ringworms and other fungi can cause hair loss in patches, usually at the injection site. If this disease is allowed to spread to the scalp, it can cause hair loss. In addition, infections such as folliculitis can cause inflamed follicles, resulting in hair loss. As a result, it's critical to identify and treat these infections as soon as possible in order to avoid further hair loss. Mental health disorders. There's a reason why positive thinking is beneficial. The state of your mental health is frequently related to the appearance of your hair and your interactions with it. As a result, your mental health is inextricably linked to your physical health. Anxiety, for example, frequently causes the sufferer to be in a constant state of high stress. This stress may eventually lead to temporary hair loss or premature graying. Other mental disorders, such as obsessive-compulsive disorder, can also cause a person to pull their hair out. If you've noticed a change in the condition of your hair and suspect it's related to your mental health, consult a professional. Skin disorders. Common skin disorders such as dandruff and psoriasis can appear on the scalp, causing a slew of issues. The former is often embarrassing and easily treated, whereas the latter is usually regarded as a chronic disease. In any case, because of how they affect the scalp, such skin disorders may eventually affect your hair growth as a side effect. Finally, some thoughts on what you can learn about your health from your body hair. Irregular hair growth isn't always a sign of poor health, especially if it's rare or intermittent. Take it easy if you have a little extra armpit hair or a single random strand of hair poking out from your stomach. The importance of awareness, rather than anxiety, cannot be overstated. Do you have a problem with your body hair? Then don't be afraid to consult with a doctor or other medical professional. It can be awkward to talk about your body hair with others. A doctor, on the other hand, is non-judgmental and will help you overcome your fears as well as treat any problems you may be experiencing. Thank you for watching. Please give it a thumbs up and like and share it with any family or friends who find it helpful. Please hit the subscribe button.